Carnivore diet mistakes that keep you from losing weight.
I'm a pastor, an entrepreneur, a world traveler, and a martial artist. But most importantly, I'm a devoted husband and dad with an amazing family. And the older I get, the more I realize the importance of being healthy so that I can be all that I can and should for my family. I haven't always been healthy though. In fact, I've struggled with my weight for a lot of my life. But in recent years, I've found some great success in my weight loss and fitness journey living a lower carbohydrate lifestyle, particularly that of the keto and carnivore variety. Follow me on my journey as I continue to explore and share the benefits of living the low-carb lifestyle.
All right, so you're doing the carnivore diet. You cut carbs, you're eating meat, you're trying to stay consistent, so why isn't the weight just flying off, right? Now, if the scale has stalled, or perhaps it's never even moved at all, then it doesn't mean that carnivore has failed you. It usually means a couple of other things. Perhaps maybe just one of a few common mistakes is quietly blocking your progress. And so today I'm breaking down the biggest carnivore diet mistakes that'll keep you and others from losing weight. And more importantly, let's talk about exactly how to fix them. All right, friends, if you're new here, my name is Jason, and I help busy parents and professionals like you and like me simplify health using the carnivore diet and a few metabolic strategies. Now, this subject matter that I'm talking about right here, I've seen over and over. People will blame the diet and the lifestyle, when really it's just the approach on how you're going about it. So let's go ahead and clean that up today. Mistake number one, eating too lean. All right, and I've said this time and time again in the past, this is one of the biggest hidden mistakes. I know that a lot of influencers or people you know out there are talking about eating lean. But if your meals are mostly just chicken breast, lean ground beef, or some low-fat cuts, then the reality is you might feel constant hunger. Also low energy. And not to mention you're going to experience cravings, right, to an astronomical degree sometimes, and then also poor recovery. Now, why is this the case, you might ask? It's simple. It's because on carnivore, fat is your main source of fuel, practically your only fuel. So the fix here is to have things like ribeye or 80-20 ground beef. Maybe add some butter and some tallow to your food. And when energy is stable, then your fat loss gets a whole lot easier. Mistake number two, under-eating. Now, I know this sounds backwards, but believe me, it's real. Many people eat far too little simply because their appetite drops. Sometimes they fear what too many calories will do for them. They also want fast results. But the reality is under-eating creates stress, and stress raises cortisol, and stressed bodies will often hold on to fat. So what's the fix here? It's simple. Eat enough food. Eat more to where you're satiably stuffed, right? Especially in the beginning. Mistake number three, overeating out of habit. And this is huge. Some people keep eating the same portions that they did on a carb-heavy diet, right? Even when their hunger has changed. Carnivore often naturally lowers your appetite. And so if you're constantly eating past fullness, then your progress can slow. So the fix here is to eat to satisfaction, right? Don't just eat out of habit. And obviously that would include things like snacking. Mistake number four, ignoring electrolytes. Low sodium can mimic hunger, all right? It can cause cravings. It can cause fatigue. It can cause brain fog. It can also give you the feelings where you're feeling a little bit snacky or you have the munchies like we just talked about, right? It also causes water retention. And then people eat more, thinking that they need food, when in truth, they really don't. The fix here is to get your electrolytes up. So salt your meals generously and go ahead and add electrolytes on a supplement level if it helps you. Mistake number five, poor sleep and high stress, all right? This is massive, and believe me, I get it if you struggle with this because I myself also have a sleeping disorder. You can eat perfectly, but if you're sleeping 5 or less hours and you have a lot of stress going on in your life due to your work or your family nonstop, believe me, fat loss will slow, right? And the reason for that is because your cortisol impacts your hunger, insulin, and water retention. And so the fix here is to improve your sleep, especially your sleep quality. Walk daily as well. Do what you can to lower your stress where it's possible. Mistake number six, scale obsession, all right? You know what I'm talking about. Early carnivore weight loss will often include water loss, right? And then also reduced inflammation. These are key markers in your healing. But the reality is the scale might pause, right? But during that pause, many people are still losing inches, right? And also just recomposing your body composition. You're also improving hormones. And so the fix here is to track those things that matter most, right? Like your waist, your photos, how your clothes fit, because those things don't really lie, right? The scale can sometimes. Don't just trust the scale and be discouraged. Mistake number 7, quitting too early, all right? This might be the biggest one of all. Like any dietary lifestyle change, most people quit within the first week or two, right? But you got to remember, week 1 is adaptation. Week 2 is like plateau and panic. And then week 3 is more along the lines of like, you're just now getting impatient, right? But the reality is right before your results start compounding, it's important to stay with it because consistency beats impatience. All right, so all in all, how do you fix all this? It's really simple. And the answer is to keep it simple. Eat fatty meat, prioritize electrolytes, make sure you're eating enough, but not mindlessly, and then also protect your sleep. Get good quality sleep, move daily, make sure you start living an active lifestyle, and track more than just looking at the scale. If you do that consistently, your results will follow. So like I said, my friends, if you're not losing weight on carnivore, don't assume that it's just carnivore not working for you, all right? Usually one small adjustment will change everything for you. All right, my friends, hopefully this helped you. If it did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and comment "fixed it" down below, all right? I'll see you in the comments. I'll also see you in the next video. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more hot new carnivore content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. Jason Ligo with the Low Carb Lifestyle. I'll see you later. Take care.